Here's something else that's worth noting. For decades, the United States of America dominated the world politically, diplomatically, economically, culturally, scientifically, you name it. America's influence was unmatched in every way possible. It was called the most powerful nation since Imperial Rome, one that was stronger than any likely combination of other nations. The world's tallest buildings were in the US. The world's biggest factories were American. So was the biggest movie industry, the best healthcare system, the best law and order. Cut to 2021 now. And America's share in the global pie is much smaller. The playing field has leveled. The tallest buildings are in Dubai. The biggest factories are Chinese. The biggest movie industry is Indian. America's healthcare system is in a sorry state as India is vaccinating the world. There's a breakdown of law and order in the US. France is fighting extremism. America is grappling with political unrest and racial divide. The US now looks similar to the countries it once tried to liberate. It is no longer in a position to impose its views, its interests, and its values on the world. So has the post-American era truly arrived? This report explores.
America is back. I'm running as a proud
Not really. The world order has changed since the Democrats were last in power. And there are too many challenges at home for the Biden administration to take a lead on global issues.
For those who do. We will act on the first day of my presidency to get COVID under control.
America remains the worst hit nation due to COVID-19.
And we'll act to restore our faith.
27 million cases and counting. Over 460,000 deaths and counting. Schools are yet to reopen in many states. Vaccines are sitting idle in minority communities, and the UK variant is spreading rapidly. A new study says the mutated virus is doubling every 10 days and could become America's dominant strain by March, potentially driving up the number of cases and causing more deaths. American politics is beyond the point of repair. The Republicans are rallying behind Trump, dismissing the impeachment as a waste of time. The Democrats have not wavered. They will not rest until Trump is convicted.
Some are already demanding that we move on.
This ceaseless political war is hampering legislation. The Republicans say their freedoms are being taken away.
We have Nancy Pelosi leading the Democrats in Congress to do whatever they want. They don't care what Republicans have to say. They don't care about what our districts and our voters have to say. They only care about pushing their socialist agenda through. They only care about taking away our freedoms. That's not right.
America is broken not just politically but also socially. Americans have become deeply distrustful of one another. They disagree with each other's beliefs, policies, and plans. We're not saying this, surveys are. In a poll conducted by the Associated Press, 85% of registered voters described Americans as being deeply divided in their values. Only 15% said that democracy was working. In yet another poll conducted by CBS News in January this year, 54% said that the biggest threat to America wasn't economic collapse, natural disasters, or foreign interference, but America's own citizens. This difference in ideologies reflects in the racial divide. Yes, Joe Biden is promising to make America diverse again, but it will take time to undo the impact of Donald Trump's presidency. According to Kaiser Health News analysis, the vaccination rates among Black Americans are significantly lower than that of white Americans. In Indiana, 85.8% of the vaccinated population is white, only 4% are blacks. In Tennessee, 68.15% are whites, whereas 6.7% are blacks. And in Florida, 63.7% are whites, only 4.9% are blacks. Researchers blame limited access and mistreatment of the black community in healthcare for this disparity.
America is back. America is back.
America is far from being back. It is in a state of decline. Joe Biden will have to clean the mess in his own backyard first, before he embarks on his self-righteous promise of making the world better. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.